if you're alive, if you're watching me, please tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video for 10 people. 10 people. Try and share the video for 10 people. And then we can get started whilst we wait for our guests for today. But hey, if you're on live and you're married and you're not married, it's also good. If you're single, you're coming to learn how to make your marriage work when you get married. And if you're already married, you're going to learn more about how to make it work, because I'm sure you're doing a very good job when it comes to marriage. Marriage is not an easy thing, but if you're able to handle it well with the help of God, you shall overcome. That's what I can say. So hey, we're waiting for our guests. We'll add our guests very soon, and then we can get started. Hello Jeff, I see you. Okay, so our guest is online. Efriye, hi. Hope you are doing well. Share the page to people. Share the page to 10 people. Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, Nami. How are you doing too?
I'm blessed, I'm blessed.
Yeah, we are happy to see you here again.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So today it's going to be very interesting. In fact, the other time we really enjoyed you. We really learned a lot, and I'm sure today we are going to learn a lot. We want to know how our marriage, how to make our marriage work. Yes, we are doing a lot. And those who are not married, they're also going to learn, so that when they get into marriage, they can also have refer to make the marriage work. So
Yes.
today we are talking about that, and we are happy to have you here. So, Mommy,
Yeah.
what is
Yes. Marriage is when a matured lady and a matured man decide to stay together and build future together. And marriage is when you see somebody who is going where you're going concerning your dreams. Somebody that understands who you are and where you are going to. Somebody that clicks with you. And then you decide to join together and then continue the journey. Come and bring before God, have a covenant before God. Families sit together and then do the most important things they need to do for everybody to be assured that the two of you have made decisions to stay together till death do you part. So it's a big thing. Then that thing we call marriage, that people just say it anyhow. It's a very big thing. You hear people say, "Oh, they're gonna have a marriage ceremony." Do you know what you are putting yourself into? Have you thought about it? But anyway, I think it's a word everybody's happy about it. But that word marriage itself is not something for kids. It's for something for the big minds, the mature people. Because if you know you are not matured enough, you don't have stability, don't venture into it. You will fall. So that's marriage, like mature people
So it means
making up their
that
mind.
it's two people coming together to live together as married people. Okay.
Yeah.
Mommy, so we want to, who in marriage, who has the most responsibility to keep the marriage between the couple?
We all do.
Okay.
We all do. We shouldn't share. But I always say this, that if the home will stand, it depends on the woman, a matured woman. But it's for two to work it out. Marriage is two people doing it. Because the Bible said in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, that it is not good for a man to be alone. So being alone itself is a curse. I'm telling you, it's a curse. It's not good. Being alone, I'm telling you, they can disagree, but they will face it when they are 50, 60 years. Being alone is a curse. I'm telling you. You feel as if you are cursed, you are rejected, and all that. Everybody needs somebody. And everybody needs that special person to bond with. We fight, we argue, but we still make up and we move on. Okay, so there's a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot.
So
the two of us must
would
work it together. The man must be ready to work it. the woman must be ready to work it. It's not one person. If it depends on one person, you will collapse. Because one person can't carry that load. That is why you are two. What two can do, one can't do it. So it's two people doing it together. But I will almost stand on women that if a woman knows a position and the woman is ready to do the things she's ordained to do, I'm telling you, no matter how hard it is, because women are able to take pain, they're able to handle pain, so they'll be able to change one or two things in the marriage. But the ultimate answer is that the two must work it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the two must work it together, but women, a matured woman can make it work better than the man.
Yeah.
Is that
I thank God you said mature, because not all the women who have breasts and they have their shapes are ready for marriage. Some of them, they think they're bringing their, I have good shape. My dear, we don't marry with good shape. That good shape can't sustain you in marriage. Your beautiful makeups won't sustain you in marriage. There is more to marriage than, so there's some girls who are there. They are not marriage people. They are girls. And they'll continue to be girls because all they fancy is how they look. It gets to a point that the body can be deformed. That is where we will see if the marriage can still stand with your deformed body. So marriage, you all have to work it together. Yeah.
I want to know, if we are matured, what should a matured woman do? Because aside both of us working it together, the most responsibility is for the woman. So what should a matured woman actually manage and work out his or the marriage?
The problem is that some of us women don't want patience. They can't wait. They don't have that fighting spirit to fight to the end. They easily give up. We have every excuse to say, I want to divorce. We have every excuse to say, no. But the matured woman that is ready to fight for a marriage, people call her a fool. Because things that other women will not do, she will do it. Things that people will say, are you okay? Do you have sense? Why do you sit there for this man? She sees beyond the man. She sees more than what other people are seeing. She's not seeing the man, but she is seeing the God that is treating the marriage. Yes, marriage is between a man and a woman, yes. But the purpose of marriage is not between a man and a woman, it's God. There is a reason why God brings a man and a woman together, for his purpose to be established. He's just using the two of us to establish his purpose. So if I am not in, or because of the man, I will not allow everything he does to affect me. I will see that as if that is the human things he must do. The devil will use that to distract me from where God wants us to go. One thing the devil hates is a peaceful marriage. That's what the devil hates. Because when there is peace in your marriage, the purpose of God moves so smoothly. So the woman must get this heart, this maturity attitude. It's not everything that happens that you tell people about it. My husband did that. My husband did that. Sometimes women, we you see, when you're going to deliver, we go through pain. But after the baby is out, the pain goes and some kind of love comes in. Can we do that in a marriage? That even when the husband hurts me so much, why won't that channel the pain to become love? Because when you're about to be, I have 3 kids, so I know how labor is. When you are pushing, it's like you are gone, you are dead. The pain is unbearable. But the moment you hear the cry of the baby, that kind of joy automatically clicks. Can we do the same in our marriage? It is wrong for the man to hurt you. It is wrong for the man to cheat on you. Yes, I agree. But as far as we are human, it can happen. So when it happens, what will you do as a woman? Will you call the man's mother? Will you let your mother know? Will you let your friends know? So that, no, they'll know for what? The ones you are even talking to, are they better? Do you know what they're going through? So sometimes a matured woman who knows how to handle a marriage, when she's going through pain, she knows how to go on her knees and lift the marriage before, because it's God that brought the marriage, and lift it before God and tell him the pain is too much. What do I do? Where do I go to? What are you saying? You see, if we don't allow God to step in, we can never succeed in marriage, because marriage is not for us, it's for God. So he has the wisdom on how we should handle it. So the first person you should go to when things are difficult is God. Because men, we are limited. But God, it's forever. So I would say that the woman who knows how to handle a marriage knows how to handle pain. And rather release her pain before God and wait for the answer and direction of God. In the eyes of men, she become a fool. But in the eyes of God, she's a wise woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means that it is God. If you are watching, if it's only God that you can actually talk to, because he has the manual for your marriage. So
yes,
like
he did it now.
So it is God. As a matured woman, that's what I guess the saying, that if you want to stay in the marriage and make it work, or make sure that you pray. So, mommy, what if you are in an abusive marriage? It's a man who is making you do all sorts of things in bed, make them lick, and then they poo in the. I mean, a lot of abuses and all that. So, in such a marriage, what do you do?
My dear, if any man who abuse you on bed, he was abusing you before he married you. Huh? He was abusing. They enjoyed it because they want to marry. They kept quiet and they allowed the men to marry them. I don't get it. Because now when you say don't have sex before you marry, they say we are saying that something that has never been said before. But I mean, I keep on saying, whether you agree or you don't agree, whether 21st century or not 21st century, that is what this youth, they are dying just like that, because they want to take their own things. They don't want to bring God's things into their marriage. So before they marry, the man has already slept with you, and he was doing that on bed with you. When he gets angry, he can slap you. Once you're going out with him, you've not married him yet. You didn't stop it there, and you said yes, I do. He will continue beating you because you saw, and you said you will be, because you want to wear a ring and call yourself Mrs. My dear, if even you love him so much and he has not married yet and he's abusing you, stop it. Let your mind begin to work and work towards your heart. Don't allow your heart to work through your mind. Mommy, I love him. He beats him, but he apologized. Oh, if it's an apology you want, he's ready to give you an apology. He will kill you and will give you an apology. So before this abusive things happens, it already happened before they got married.
Wait.
And because they didn't stop them when they were going out, the man thinks it's a normal thing. So you can't come into a marriage now and then have excuses.
Yeah.
So if you know you don't like in the beginning, stop it. If you can't stop, leave him. Let's not be too in a rush to get married. Everybody wants to marry. Sister, don't be in a rush to marriage. You will die. Even those that love themselves, me, I always use myself as an example. Me, even me that I sit here. My marriage is not the best marriage. No. It's a battle I face every day. If somebody tells you their marriage is okay, let them say what they want. Let them continue pretending. It is everyday work. Everyday work. So as I sit here, I speak to you. When I speak to you, as God speaks to me, I speak to you. The same words work in my life. It works in my marriage. I always also use them every day, because sometimes you are tired. You don't want again.
Yeah.
It's okay. So I'm not coming here to pretend to you as if my own is okay. My own is not okay, but we are working it out.
Yes.
My own is okay. Me, I fight a lot because there are some things I don't agree. There's some things that happens in my marriage. I feel no, I'm being cheated on. Like in my mind, I feel I'm being no. I should have said it. They should have given me a chance to say it. I should have given it a chance. So if you don't give it a chance, I'm being cheated. I'll still argue. I still argue with my husband. I still have issues, but we argue to disagree. Then we come back and say, okay, Charlie, I think I didn't say it to her. I'm sorry. Life still goes on. Because I'm married to an imperfect man and I'm also an imperfect woman.
Yeah.
Trying to make the purpose of God come to pass. So by all means, there will be hitches everywhere. But if you allow God to help you on, when the hitches come, you don't just move by what you feel. You move by the Spirit of God. And I'm telling you, with God on your side, no matter the storm, you will win.
Sure.
So if you allow him to abuse, and today you think you don't like, separate and let's seek help for him. That's the only thing I can say. But you can't divorce, because in my Bible, divorce is out of it. So you can't divorce unless you have another book. But me, I have Bible. That is the only thing I know. So divorce is out. He needs help. Let's get him help. Mentally, physically, emotionally. You caused it. So now why are you bringing somebody in? You saw it and you said you want. Now they are abusing your bed. You are telling me. You see now. They should learn.
Wow. So, mommy,
Because,
yeah, we want to also know something. What are
yeah,
the little things that the common things that couple take for granted in marriage?
a lot too. Especially some men think, oh, when it's your birthday and I just say happy birthday, it's okay. No, there are women it's okay for them. There's a woman it's not. She needs a present. She needs attention.
I
There's a
agree.
men there's a men the attention they don't get is, oh, women dear. That is how women are. Whether women dear, do what you want for her. I was saying previously that me sometimes in those days when I got married in the beginning, nothing is wrong with me. I get up in the morning and I don't talk to anybody. I find my face. I'm fighting with everybody. There's nothing wrong with me. Oh. I just want my husband to come close to me. I don't know what it means. Sometimes, as we are growing, we learn because I was being foolish those days. Why am I angry? Me, I don't even know. But if he doesn't also respond to me, there will be fights. You see, sometimes, that's what the Bible said, men should live with women with wisdom. Because that women, we sometimes, forgive me, sometimes we behave as if we are babies. But that is the way God made us. So the men should also understand, when I'm crying, I know you've done nothing to me. That small thing, this shouldn't be a problem for me to cry. But it's a problem for me. So what is not a problem for you, it can be a problem to me. So we shouldn't just overlook some things. The small things are the things that destroys marriage. Okay, I thought it wasn't important. It is important. Have time for her. Hello, you look beautiful. If you don't say it to her, somebody will say it to her. Appreciate her. Look at your husband and say, my dear, this morning you look so handsome. Say something. Take care of his shirt. Take care of his suit. Like those petty things. Have you eaten? Do you want water? Something. It's not necessary. Small things. Hug, kiss. Good morning. How are you? Have you eaten? Don't overlook them. They are important. Don't say, today I'm grown, so I don't need them. With me, as I sit here, my dear, as I sit here, there's some petty things when I tell you I like. You'll be shocked. You will tell me, hey, mommy, pa, yes. Mommy, pa, that is who I am. Sometimes I get angry. There's nothing wrong with me. Nobody has done anything to me, but I just want to be angry. So you just leave me to be angry. So if you don't have a matured man who has patience, won't he beat you? He needs to start because what I'm doing, there's no sense, but I feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we act, our emotions changes. You need a man, you need a woman that can understand the season and the times. Then you move on. That's it. Yeah.
I think it's a very good, because people take things for granted. Like myself, growing up, a birthday is a big deal in my life. Like, it's a big deal because I see it as God has blessed you a whole year, and I mean, you're supposed to do something. But some people don't actually care about the fact that it's your birthday,
They
or
don't care.
yes. So
I remember one day my husband should be like Sofa Mami.
oh, not
That's what
again.
some of the women, they should be like Sofa Mami. Because even when it comes to birthday, if you don't give her anything, she's fine. When it's Mother's Day, don't give anything. Even Christmas, she doesn't care. And I go to the altar and say, but it's not true. I care. Is it because I have not complained? I'm angry for all these years. So don't come and stand there. I said the whole church, they were all laughing. I didn't say anything about it. He thinks it's okay. But he didn't know I was dying inside. He didn't know those were the things that are very important to me. He didn't know. Because I
Yeah.
didn't want to complain. But
Yeah.
those were the things that were killing me too. So the day he was preaching about it, he was happy saying it. I just got up and I said, no, whatever he's saying, he thinks I don't care. He's killing me. I just kept quiet over it. So if today is preaching, I want to say it. The whole church, and I was like, hey, I didn't know. So, sometimes it's something.
Yeah.
It's something. So the person, yeah.
So do you need to actually tell your husband what makes you happy, or your husband is supposed to figure it out whether this is what makes my wife happy, or this is what makes my husband's happy? Like, I mean, how should you do it? Because some men don't get it, even if your mood changes or not. They are not even
They
okay.
don't care. They don't care, yeah.
So what
Yeah.
do you do? Do you need to
I
just
have some. Me, my husband, and sometimes he doesn't care. You can be there. Because you are even annoying him. So
again the network? Okay, so you're talking about how to make your marriage work. And network is messing up, but I believe that it'll come back, and then we'll get talking again. We are talking to Charlotte Oduro, is a marriage counselor, and the woman that makes it work. So, keep your questions coming. I'm going to add her again. I think the network not too good, so I'm going to add her. But basically, it is about how to make your marriage work, and she has said a lot that we all play a role, both the man and the woman. We play a role, but the most importantly, the woman can make it work. A matured woman, that is the word that she used. She said a matured woman and a matured man. Yes. So please, let the questions, keep your questions coming. I'm adding her soon so that we can continue. Network is not too good, but I believe that she'll come online again very soon. So please send your questions before she comes. I add her again so that we can just start adding and start answering the questions when she comes. So men, to make your marriage well, you need to know what your woman also likes. Don't take things for granted. Some men are not even looking at what makes you happy or what will not make you happy. It is all about them moving up busy. But it is, like she said, it's also very important to know what your wife, what makes your wife happy, what makes your man happy. Some women too do not care because growing up they didn't experience that. The fact that you didn't experience it does not mean that if your wife or your husband is interested in it, you don't do it. Yeah, so please let's make it work. Please, I'm adding her pretty soon. But let's the question, and please share the page to 10 people. If you're online and you're watching, you can't take all this education alone. Please share to 10 people, 10 people to also listen so that I can help, because a lot of people are going through marital problems, marital issues, and are giving up on marriage already. So please, let's share to be a blessing to someone, to also listen, and it will change the person's life. So please, let's share. I'm trying to get her back on. Yeah, so the network. So please, let's send our questions. Please, let's share the page. I guess it's coming on soon. So those who just joined us, let's share to 10 people. And those who just joined us, we are talking about marriage, how to make your marriage work. So if you are not married, it's a good thing you are here because you're going to learn. But if you are married, it's also good to be here because you're going to learn to spice your marriage, because it's also important. Sometimes it gets boring and you don't know what to do, but it's always good when you listen to people who have actually learned, because I believe that just like we go to school to update our life and update ourselves, it is the same way that we need to update our marriages. So we need to listen to more people. We need to listen to people who have learned about it to educate us. So that's what we are doing today. And she said that marriage is two matured people that comes together. So if you are planning on getting married, please make sure you get a matured man and a matured woman, because the journey of marriage is not easy. Just like worse, It's not easy, but if you are able to make it work, it is by prayer. If you're a woman, because you said that a man and a woman, the woman has a lot of work to do to make the marriage work. Prayer is key. You need to pray, which is important. So, and also know what your husband or your wife likes. What makes her happy? What makes him happy? Don't just think about yourself. What makes you happy? When you do that, you're not being fair. Yeah, so I'm trying to add. I think her network is not too good, so she's still not on. But please, let's ask our questions. There's one question here. What advice can I give to a friend of mine waiting for a man for who traveled out of the country for 2 years now, but the man always call her and tell her to tell her to wait 2 years. Wow. All right. So we are trying. We hope that the network work soon so that we can add our guests. We need to finish this because it was definitely interesting. Please share the page to 10 people. We are waiting for our guests. And if you have questions, please push them. And when she comes online, I'll make sure she answers it. But before, send the page to 10 people. Share. Share the page to 10 people. I'm adding here. Network, please. Okay. So, if you have any experience how you manage your home, how you make your marriage work, you can share as well. What do you do to spice? That's what my next question I was going to ask you. As a man and as a woman, what do you do to spice your marriage? What have you been doing to spice the marriage? You can share with us so that we all learn from you. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess it's on.
Yeah,
Hello.
sorry. Yes,
Oh,
my
yes.
network. My
Yeah.
network is so bad, but
Sorry. Don't worry about it. So, like we are saying, we are talking about the common things that we take for granted. And we
yeah,
speak about
yeah.
it. So, mommy, how do you make your marriage? How do you spice up? How does a woman spice up the marriage? Sometimes it gets so boring, and you'll be thinking you've been doing it one way, and you want to change. To spice it up a bit. How can one spice up marriage?
Man, the thing is in the mind. It's in the mind. You see, sometimes that's why I say the marriage is a work. We work every day. You must work it out. So some of us, we are. Me, I'm a little bubbly that time, playful. I'll be jumping all over you. But sometimes too, I'm so reserved. Okay. So the thing is between the two of you, something must happen. You need to. You see, when you are happy yourself, when you the individual, you are happy yourself, you affect another person. Happiness is not in the next partner. Happiness is in your hands. Don't wait for anybody to make you happy. If you are happy, so anyone that get close to you is always happy. And it happens naturally that the person is always happy with you because you play a little, you hold yourself a little. Sometimes you run a little. We run home. Because I run and my kids are like, hey, mommy, hey. I don't can't I be free a little? I have people in my house, so when they see me and my husband jumping all over, we jump on it. When we are fighting to we are fighting. Yeah, I don't hide anything. I mean, my own is different. My husband is the reserve type. he's a quiet type, but I'm two person in one. I'm the bubbly type, and I'm still the reserved type. So there are some days you can never see me. I can be in my room for a month. You wouldn't know I'm there. That is my times when I don't want to have it. At the times, if I don't have a good husband, he can't stay with me because I become so silent. So it's only him that understands who I am. That when it gets to that point, he knows how to deal with me. And even with me being alone, I should also think that it's not me alone. Somebody is also there, expecting me to come around for him. So some
Oh,
so when you
yeah.
want to make somebody happy, don't think about yourself alone. If even you want to be alone, make sure it is not only you. Try to let the other party understand and come into your corner with you. So the thing
Okay.
clicks when you are happy soul. So every day something used to change. When my husband comes sometimes to me, I won't go and say hello. I will even hug. But he's alone, he's sitting there. He thinks, why didn't she come to say hello? I am changing it. So when he feels I am not coming, then I jump over. My short kill. You understand? You know? So we need to be creative. We need to be ourselves. The thing is, be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't try to do what people are doing whilst you know the thing is not helping you. Do your own. Do your own. Do what makes you comfortable. You need to be yourself. Be happy. My dear, happiness is not money. Money is just add up. Money is add up. Somebody has money and they are not happy. You know,
Yeah.
so you need to be happy. The little you have, appreciate what you have, enjoy it because there's no time. Oh, people are dying. When you're dead, there's no love. There's no my husband. You don't get anybody to make love to you. So now that you are alive, enjoy it and stop being chakra and saying that no, because he didn't treat me well, I won't let my husband touch me. Sit there. When you die, nobody will touch you. You'll be there alone. So even when you're angry, you're fighting, still make love because it helps. Yeah, and get the time when your husband or your wife dies, you will miss them because you won't get anybody to fight with you again.
Yeah.
You won't get anybody to laugh with. So once they are there, you fight small, you enjoy small. Because there's no time. You will die soon. Enjoy it. When you die alone. Nobody sleeps in a coffin with a husband or wife. You die single. So it's only this time you have the chance to be sleeping together on the bed. So when you're on the bed with him, grab him. When you're on the bed with him, grab her. Let's do something. We don't have time to be fighting and say, I won't talk to him, my dear. Talk to him. Talk to him.
So
how long will you fight? Why we always fight? We fight in the night too, or you're on the bed, you are fighting. Put your leg on him in a way as if you're angry. It will click. Let's make it work. What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for?
It's not easy.
Please, there's a question for you. Someone is asking that how do I advise my friend who has been in a relation for 2 years? The man is not around. The man is outside and still 2 years, and the man is saying that she should wait. What should she do?
The man said she should wait. She should wait for what?
Wait for him.
To come and do what? Come and marry her.
I think so.
But the man, is he okay? Wherever he's staying, is he staying alone?
So please, whoever said the question, can you clarify it? Because he said that what advice can I give to a friend of mine waiting for a man a man who has traveled out of the country for 2 years now, but the man always call and tell her to wait for him.
You see, the problem is that it is up to her if she want to wait. Me, I always say this, I don't advise distant relationship or distant marriage. It brings a lot of problems. If the man is coming to marry you and take you with him, fine. But he shouldn't marry you and leave you here and go and stay in abroad. My dear, those things kills relationship. So if a man you are listening to me are in abroad and you want to marry a woman in Ghana, no problem. But before you come and marry her, make sure your papers and everything is ready to take her along. Because it's a lot of things. But if you're a woman and you can handle it, that your husband stays there 6 years and you stay in Ghana, it is your choice. But if you know you can't do it, don't take it in the name of my husband is in abroad. We don't eat abroad, though. We don't eat abroad. You need somebody to stay with. So if you are the type that always need somebody around you, somebody to cuddle you, papa you, and your husband is abroad, and the only thing, so most of them, they now do sex on phone because they can't do it. They can't handle it. They've married them. They're in Ghana for 2-3 years. The man is not around. So when a man calls, then they have sex on phone. I beg you, it's demonic. It's wrong. I can't have sex on phone with you. Are we okay? Sex is physical. Sex is you touch me, I touch you. Sex is not in a dreamland. For how long will you be in the dreamland? Can you do sex on phone and get pregnant? You can't. And he is there. 6 years, he's not back. You are also at 35 years now, a woman. Monopause is knocking at your door. And he's always promising you, I'm coming, 7 years. Before you know, Monopause has catch you. And then he will tell you, because Monopause has catch you, let me pick a young girl, 25 years, and have a child with it. You see how you have wasted your time? He is a man. He can get any young girl today and have babies with them. You are a woman. You can't be young forever. We carry womb. They don't carry womb. And with our womb, there's a time limited on it, except God comes in. A man is always ready to produce babies. And he can get a young girl anytime. You, a woman, if you're 45, 50, you can get a young guy, but you can't get pregnant if you're not careful. You think about it. So it's up to the person. The decision is in the person's hands.
Okay. At what point should one seek for a third party when there's confusion and there's all that? At what point?
The third party is Jesus.
For advice, yes. At what point does one seek a third party for advice in marriage?
You see, what God does is that if you seek God first when there's trouble in the marriage, He directs you on who He wants you to go. If you take the lead to go in calling somebody, God steps aside. But the moment, you see, there's a way God does His thing. God can reveal what is going on to somebody, and the person will call you and say, my dear, are you okay? Because I saw this in a dream. The Lord said this to me. I don't know, but then you'll be able to know that this is a confirmation. God wants you to talk to the person. And sometimes when you're in pain and all that, God can direct you. I have people all over the world that sometimes when they're going through their issue, they don't know me, but the Lord can direct them. Somebody say, Mommy, I was there. I've never seen you before, but the Lord directed me to your page. Direct. And the Lord said, listen to that woman. And out of what she heard, her marriage is working now. So the Lord has a way of directing us into the right people. So if you know a good man of God, not just any man, a good one, that is a marriage or his marriage is working, pray about it. And if God gives you the go ahead and speak to them. Because there are some men of God who have destroyed people's marriage. So it's not everybody man of God you go to. It can kill your marriage. So sometimes God can even direct you to somebody you don't even know. You've not seen them physical, but out of their body. That is why we do this marriage thing. We are speaking and doing it on Facebook. It's not because of anything. God is directing us to do it because somebody would need that video to watch it, and it will bring healing into their marriage. So there are ways for it. But I will tell you, seek God first, and let's listen to His direction, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Please keep asking your questions whilst we're still talking. Keep asking questions. If you have any question you want to ask, please do it. Okay, she has to go. So, viewers, okay, Mommy, your last words.
All right.
Your last words.
What I'll tell everybody is that you are beautiful, yes. You are handsome, yes. But it's not to boast. It's not to hurt people. Marriage is beautiful. Don't go into marriage because of beauty. Don't go to marriage because of material things you get. They are good, but seek God first. If God is in the boat with you, it may look bad, but tomorrow it will work out for you. Don't let anybody push you in marriage too. I'm telling you, if you let anybody push you, you will die alone. And those people will come and cry. People are dying. You see people as if they love you. They don't love you. Don't let anybody be at your wedding and say, oh, birthday party. Oh, we are happy for you. It's a lie. They are killing you. You don't know. Don't let anybody push you into marriage. If you are ready, it's not about age. If you are convinced enough that this partner will help you, going for it. And I tell you, above all, if God is not in the boat with you, there's nothing you can do. I love you. God bless you.
Love you too, mommy. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Please, you can follow her on Instagram, The Real Woman in You, or on Facebook. If you have questions for her, you can follow her. She does live programs on Facebook and Instagram as well. So
yes, my Facebook
follow
page
her.
has been hacked. So the new one is The Real Woman in Me Official on Facebook. The Real Woman in Me Official. Yeah.
Official. The Real Woman in Me Official. So if you have questions, it's official. You add the official, then you can get her. Very much. Have a good night.
Thank you. All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye. Well. All too soon, we've come to the end of our chat. In fact, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about marriage, about how to keep your marriage, about how to spice it, about how to change the moves and all that. I mean, we've learned a lot. So please, let's learn and update our married life and make it work. Above all, pray, like she said. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for following us. Thank you for sharing. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Bye.